Hello, Pisces. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Also, want to wish all the Pisces out there a happy birthday. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Pisces. You have stop player. I'm more interested in the thrill of chase than in forming. Oh my God. I'm more interested in the thrill of the chase than in forming meaningful relationships. And talk. On the bottom, it says love struck. It's pretty obvious that you're into me. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get the Island Time Wellness. We're going to get three of these messages for Pisces. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. The real deal. They see your lot, a total keeper, genuine, compatible, authentic, healthy, a good choice. And cool with whatever, being chill, trusting the process, making decisions, living in the now, casual or no commitment. On the bottom is kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Well, it seems like someone here is in love with themselves. With that love struck, it's pretty obvious that you're into me. I think someone is dating someone that they may realize is not commitment material. Because this mirror is making me feel like self-image, like someone is in love with themselves and thinks that everyone is in love with them. So I feel like this is someone who is dealing with this type of person. So let's get the situations. We're going to get three of these for more context. Messages for Pisces. Have karmic, third party relationship, lesson, projected, future, days, weeks, months, and pop up, spontaneous, unexpected, surprise visit. On the bottom is desire, lust, sexual chemistry. It's clearly showing that someone here is not interested in commitment. This could even be someone unexpectedly coming back around, but their only interest is in something casual, like a sexual relationship. Let's go ahead and get started with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for Pisces. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this seems to me like someone who is from the past. Because this looks like someone who's trying to balance out their life after not trying again with someone else. So this is like, I'm trying to move on from a situation that I've let go of. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. And the Five of Cups in reverse. Yep. Not having regret or disappointment about not trying again. It looks like someone's not communicating with someone else here. It looks like due to them being a player. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, King of Wands, Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Emperor. There's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse again. So this is either someone working on themselves after a breakup, or this is saying that someone, after a time of no communication, which is what I feel like this projected is, future days, weeks, months. I feel like there's been an amount of time where someone hasn't been around or communicating, and then they're going to show up unexpectedly, like a karmic. This could be someone, because I feel like this person has showed themselves as a player in the past. I feel like that's the reason why this ended. This person could be coming back around to say that they've balanced themselves out, like they've changed. They're not the same person they were. Tell me about the overall energy for Pisces. Brief illness. Yeah. It's saying that was temporary. That was the old me. I fixed myself. It's something of that nature. The stars, that's illumination. It can be hoping or wishing. This looks like someone's wanting to work on something after a time of no communication. And the tree, that's about family or health. See, someone doesn't have regret or disappointment about not trying again because that's what was best for them. They feel that's what was best for them. So it's kind of an indication like I was just minding my business, moving on with my life, working on myself, and then here this person comes back around. That's the indication here. Saying they've changed. So tell me about the situation for Pisces. Ace of Wands. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, they're coming back around. But I feel like it's like whatever issues someone was dealing with this person with before, they haven't left. It feels like this person who's coming back around is very focused on like sex or sexual matters. I just don't feel any type of commitment from this person. Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, Two of Swords. This person may be a charmer. They may be really good at telling someone what they think they want to hear. Four of Cups, Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Star. Four of Cups, Eight of Cups in reverse, the Star. Yep. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Someone's offering reconciliation. Or they could be offering love when really all they want is sex. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's indicating like you've already walked away from this person. There could be some kind of vulnerability here for the one who's dealing with this. Someone may feel lonely. Someone may be thinking, oh, one time isn't going to hurt. But I feel like if you bring this person in, it's going to be hard to get rid of them. It's indicating like you broke up with them for a reason. The World in reverse. Unfinished business. So it's saying something hasn't completely closed out here. this is indicating that someone is making a decision. There's something that the one dealing with this is hoping or wishing for. To me, this feels like the one dealing with this is in a state of like vulnerability. It feels to me like loneliness. It feels like someone is thinking, sleeping with this person one time, you know, isn't going to hurt anything. But I think it is. I think it's going to, by doing that, it's going to start the cycle over again. So it's saying, I feel like what this is trying to say is don't let your loneliness or vulnerability pull you back into something that you really don't want to be pulled back into. Because I feel like that's exactly what this person is wanting. Because it's saying for the one dealing with this, you're just going to, this person's just going to end up hurting you again. All right. Situation for Pisces. Marriage. So commitment. Yeah. This is an offer of reconciliation. But it doesn't, this doesn't feel to me like let's get back into the relationship together. This feels to me like sleeping together. With that Ace of Wands being here, um, this feels to me like giving into something that's fleeting and thinking, oh, it's just going to be this one time. But I don't feel like it's going to be like that. I feel like someone's going to repeat a cycle of getting into this toxicity with this person all over again. The heart's the relationship. Yeah. It's saying you've already it's saying you've already walked away from this person. It's saying this is a bad idea. It's saying if this comes up for you or if this has already happened, this is not a good idea. Yeah, endings. It's saying there's something still being held on to here and there needs to be some sort of finality. There's unfinished business. The cycle needs to close. So this is making a decision. Are you going to end the cycle or not? Because I think someone thinks they have control of this situation. Just doing this one time isn't going to affect anything. And it's saying, no, you're mistaken. This is going to open up a whole can of worms, saying you need to make a decision. Either you're going to repeat the cycle or you need to close it out. Get together. All right, let's see the outcome. Tell me about the outcome for Pisces. There's the World in reverse again. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's without a doubt saying, and the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy, it's without a doubt saying that not closing out the cycle is a bad idea. It's not going to work out well. And I'm going back once again. Someone thinks they have control of the situation when they really don't. And what I mean by that is someone thinks I can handle this. This is all this is going to be. And no, that's not how it's going to work. Because for the one dealing with this, there is emotion connected to this. For the other person, there's not. Because all they're coming around for is for sexual matters. And the one dealing with this, who's still dealing with the hurt of this, what this person has done in the past, feeling vulnerable and lonely, thinking, oh, I can do this one time and, I can let it go. No, that's not what's going to happen. So it's saying a decision needs to be made here. Either you're going to give in to that vulnerability and repeat the cycle, or this is the time to finalize this situation and close the cycle out. The World in reverse, the Wheel in reverse, the Magician. Hermit in reverse. Six of Wands, Six of Swords in reverse. Clearly saying that going back is not, it's not going to move anything forward. Yeah, which is a clear statement. Moving backwards is not moving forward. So the Hermit in reverse, Six of Wands, Six of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands. It's saying don't give in to a moment of vulnerability. It's saying don't choose a moment over a whole situation. It's saying taking action to recognize that this isn't going to go in your favor. Taking action is not going to move things forward. Yeah. I feel like it's trying to indicate there's a need to look at why this ended in the first place. This is clearly talking about a moment of vulnerability for the one that's dealing with this. Someone trying to take advantage of someone's vulnerability. Tell me about the outcome for Pisces. Long road. So this is something that's taken a long time or something that's gone on for a long time. It's also about the direction you're going in. It's saying to block repeating a cycle. It's once again either due to vulnerability. And when I talk about vulnerability, I'm talking about someone feels lonely. And I think what this is indicating is someone thinks that sleeping with this person is like a temporary fix, but it's actually going to immerse the one dealing with this back into this cycle. But they think they have control over that. And it's saying it's either saying it's been a long road to get here. It's like don't go back to square one when you've put so much work in already. Or this is saying this has gone on for a long time. It's also saying you need to decide what path you're going to choose, what direction you're going to go in. Murky thoughts. Yeah. Saying you're not thinking clearly. Someone needs to take action to recognize that this isn't going to go in their favor. And the book, knowledge. Once again, it's like I just said, someone needs to look back at what got them at this point with this person in the first place. All right. Tell me about the advice for Pisces. Two of Wands in reverse. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Lovers in reverse. Use logic over emotion. Just this section, without clarifying it at this point, what this looks like to me is it's saying based on what your decision is, you're going to reap what you sow. So it's kind of like saying if you go back to this, you're asking for it. Seems like it's trying to indicate we're trying to tell you here. Two of Wands in reverse, King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Fool, Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Empress. No longer, oh, okay. Saying you're making a risky choice here. Saying don't look back. It's once again saying don't go back to the past. Don't repeat anything here. Don't look back. Get what you deserve. The Empress receives. So it's saying don't give in to the past. Don't give to the past because you are supposed to receive what it is you deserve. This is like straighten your crown. If this is saying you don't want to be trapped in your thoughts or in a self-imposed prison, it's once again talking about, think about the reason you got out of this relationship in the first place. The Fool, Eight of Swords in reverse, the Empress, King of Swords, Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is talking about when it comes to allowing someone to come back, don't look back at the past, because you were meant to receive. So it's saying, is this person, someone needs to ask themselves, this person that's coming back around, are they going to give you what you want? Are they going to give you what you deserve? It's saying if this person comes back around, you don't want to be trapped in your thoughts about their player ways, what they're doing. It's once again talking about that for the one dealing with this, there is emotions connected to this person. So if someone is going into this thinking, oh, this is just going to be one time, it's going to be a sexual encounter, and then it's going to be over with. No, because there is emotions connected to this. This is going, if this happens, this sexual encounter happens, the one who's dealing with this still has emotions connected, so they're going to want to speak to this person again, or do it again. It's going to create another cycle with this person. And it's saying you've already seen how this ends. Do you want to repeat this situation? And this feels to me like something that is absolutely within someone's realm, that someone has the choice, the decision to make here of repeating this or moving on from it. It's saying use logic in regards to risk you're taking with the choice that you're making. Advice for Pisces. Expectation. Yep. Feels like there needs to be a lot of questions. Someone needs to ask. I never say ask whenever someone's talking about asking. But it seems like there's a lot of questions need to be asked when it comes to what are you expecting from this. Clover, that's about luck or serendipity. It's once again indicating like Wheel of Fortune energy. It's like you don't want to be trapped in your thoughts about what this person is doing. It's definitely saying don't get, I feel like it's saying a sexual encounter of this person is just going to lead to getting emotionally attached to this person all over again, which is in turn is going to lead to repeating a cycle. In the mountain, obstacles or challenges. Yeah, it is screaming that messing with this person or whatever's going on here is just going to cause more problems, more burdens. It's really saying just don't do it. It's saying it's only going to, whatever hole needs to be filled in the emotionally uh, is only temporary. So let's get the yes and no cards and the how and when. So we're going to start the yes and no messages for Pisces. You have no. Circumstances require a more careful approach, much more careful. However, the inviolability of your decisions give birth to colossal opportunities and the incredible means for their implementation. But again, be careful. And the when and how messages for Pisces. Says, if no, let events take their natural course. This could take as long as 5 to 6 months, requiring considerable patience. However, Use your monumental leadership skills and don't be surprised by the dazzling results. Okay. And let's get the spell casting oracle. Messages for Pisces. Have trust. On the bottom is clarity. Let's see what trust says. Says you'd be wise to be watchful and to trust no one at this time. Keep yourself to yourself and do not buy into any fear or chaos that's being stirred up around you. You know the truth, so stand strong in being true to who you are. Remember that relationships, whether personal or business, should be built on trust, and a mutual agreement could test your faith. You've been let down badly before, and it's taken a while to trust again. However, someone vulnerable needs your assurance, and a secret is shared. It's time to prove how trustworthy you really can be. Let's see. It says magical meanings. Hold your cards close to your chest. Be careful with whom you share your ideas. The person you've inquired about is trustworthy. Open your heart. It's time to trust. If it's talking about this person that I've been talking about, they're not trustworthy. Because I don't think they've changed. I feel like they're coming towards the other with the same energy that they got out of the relationship with. All right, Pisces, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.